Are we good to go, by the way? Okay, cool. Last time, everyone, still in Vizimar, kind of taking part in this exhibition match that the Diamond Crown's been putting on. After a night of rest and some oddities happening here and there, a drunken stint on Gloria's part, ending up with her coming back and getting an entire bag of piranha clams.
Yes.
And everyone else pretty much rested. Some odd stuff happened with Yeska in a book. But aside from that, after all that kind of got taken care of, you guys went for the second match, which was pretty much an easy KO on your guys' part against the Crimson Horde. They did not play their cards right. All culminating with, I think, Tethrin, you cast Remove Curse, right?
Yeah.
Right. You remove the curse on Yeska, though there's still something lingering there. And Gloria ended up with the book. After all of this, all of you are still in the grounds of the Diamond Crown. Just the rest of the exhibition matches are going. The 10 points have been credited to your plaque. And you guys are just kind of at the threshold, trying to figure out what you want to do next. On the flip side, the other part of your party, the two that have been missing, you two, I need both of you to go ahead and roll dexterity saving throws for me. See how quickly.
Not good. 6.
Okay.
16.
That's
Nice.
fine. You guys have been traveling for quite a bit. So even with these rolls, it's not too horribly... It's not lagging you too far behind. I just want to see where you guys were in the process. But the rest of you, as you leave the Diamond Crown, you've been told that the next match is potentially happening tomorrow. Well, it's happening tomorrow at the same appointed time. The same time frame you were given. I believe it was like from 12 to 3, something like that.
It was from 11 to 3.
Thank you. The same time frame was given to you. As you all head out, you realize that you still have no idea where Ark or Leo are. What would you guys like to do?
So should we be concerned that... Yeah, I'm just thinking. I mean, we won that match. Shouldn't we find Ark and Leo?
Well, to answer the question, I don't think we should be concerned. I do think you should be concerned due to the consequences of letting Ark run wild.
I would like to point out that when I brought it up, you guys said, no, he's with Leo. It's probably fine.
Well,
I mean,
probably fine.
It's probably fine.
I am concerned about it. I would like help finding them. Raylan should also be concerned, so by default, I'm assuming that he will come and help me.
Yeah, sure.
All right, if Raylan wants to go.
They're probably just like having a good time. You don't have to worry about it.
No, but Ark's idea of a good time got him arrested last time, if I remember correctly.
Multiple occasions, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see a problem with that. I ended
But
up on a boat
Leo's
this
idea
time.
of a good time is probably like
Sitting and reading a
tea
book.
and
Yeah.
looking at clouds or something. So
That is true. So what
you
happens
just gotta
when they
average
mix?
them out, you know?
Average
They're
them out is
probably
still maybe in prison.
doing drugs in the park. So that's where I'd start if I was you.
I'm gonna start at the, is there like a bar street, like 6th Street in Austin in Vizimar?
Not exactly. Each district has like popular taverns and inns all across that different types of people go to. I mean, like you guys have been told by the previous group that you guys fought, the Iron Eyes, that there's a place called the old Piss Bucket. That seems to be a fairly common like tavern, at least for the guild row that you're in at the moment. And the only other tavern or inn that you are aware of is, the Mammoth's Wealth.
Well, I guess the piss bucket's a good place to start.
You really think they went to the piss bucket?
I mean,
Well, think about it. One, that's like one of the 2 bars that I know in this city, and number 2, those
It's
guys
art.
invited us to go out with them. Maybe they ended up out there with them.
Well, I guess you guys also know about Isolane.
Yeah.
Perhaps. Fine. Let's go to this bucket of piss.
So you guys are heading towards the old piss bucket?
Yep.
All right. So you guys leave the Diamond Crown and start just walking up the street towards the old piss bucket. I need let me see real quick. Wow. That's just I always forget your guys' passive perceptions. Unless they've changed.
No.
I
we haven't
need
leveled up.
I need Tethrin, Raylan, and Zala. Please
Oh.
go ahead and roll perception checks for me.
And it's still daytime, so it's at disadvantage.
Yep.
Well, I rolled a 22 at disadvantage.
Holy crap. Okay. Raylan, you don't notice it, but both Tethrin and Zala, as you guys are walking up the street, it's not currently snowing, though it's not a clear day. There's still kind of cloud cover overhead. As you're crunching through the snow, you do see that there's a heavier presence of both the town watch and the knights that are just kind of on a more active patrol. Zala, with your keen eyes, even though you rolled a disadvantage, and that's a ridiculous roll, you notice that one of the knights puts up a poster.
That's
It's
weird.
a bright blue parchment that they kind of like put up on one of the walls, and they just kind of keep going. They have like an armful of extra posters.
Yeah, I guess when the guard puts it up and walks away, I'll go look at it.
Okay. Everyone else is just kind of crunching along. You quickly step over to the poster. What you see is a hand-drawn picture of a satyr with a very long nose and a curly mustache. And it says, "Have you seen me and my bugbear?"
Can I rip off the wanted poster?
Yeah. You just grab it from the nail and you pull it down. Yeah, there's currently a warrant for a warrant for the arrest of this satyr.
I'm going to catch back up with the group, and I'll kind of grab Vasher by the shoulder and kind of spin him around and kind of shove it. Yeah, I'll shove it, the wanted poster at you. It seems that your pet has gone into some trouble.
Vasher, go ahead and roll insight.
This isn't my guy.
Yeah, I don't know who this is.
This isn't Ark.
No, it's not my guy. That's
Yeah,
that's
not
that
him.
one.
With a
Look at his
6,
nose.
you've never seen this person in your life.
I don't. Guys, this
Perfect.
man does not look like Ark. That doesn't look like him. The glove doesn't fit.
Oh, whoa.
Okay, obviously there's some discrepancies, but what other
Vasher?
satyr is with some sort of bugbear creature?
I was going to ask the same question. How many satyrs have you seen running around?
Well, I'm assuming that the answer is 1. I don't think I've seen any other
Well,
ones.
Yeah, you really haven't seen many other satyrs running around. You've seen a lot of strange beings in town that you've never seen before, but
I mean, it doesn't look. His nose isn't that big, and look, they don't even have the tattoo.
I would like to repeat the question. How many satyrs are with some sort of furry creature that they would mistake as a bugbear?
Not very many.
How do you know they made a mistake? That seems.
Oh, yeah, that's
Well,
a
it's
good
hand
point.
drawn. And what if they disguise themselves? Like, what if he did his drugs or whatever?
Well,
I think
then
you're
that's
making
good
a lot of
because
assumptions. We
well,
should
and if they
probably
Fair.
just go
if
look
they
at the
dis-
bar.
if they disguised themselves, then that means that they can't pin it on him. So,
What disguise is going to hide those mangly little legs of his? Like,
well,
probably.
they could be like the nose clearly doesn't match. I don't know. Oh god, I'm so fucked. All right, let's go. Come on.
Have you ever given him a chance to grow out his facial hair? Maybe he does have like a twirly mustache if you
Zala, we've
stop
known
him
him
from
for
shaving.
like 2 days. He's not gonna grow
Exactly.
out a twirly
Hol-
mustache in
hold
2
on,
days.
I don't know. Satyrs might grow hair extremely fast.
Are the knights still around that are hanging up the posters?
Yeah, they're going down the street and currently just hanging up some more posters.
I want to run over to them.
Wait, please
through
stop! Don't.
you crunch through the snow and approach a couple of knights.
Hey, excuse me.
Zuko here.
Oh yeah, what's up?
And I point at the poster and I say, "What? I haven't been briefed yet. What did this man do?"
Oh, just a shit ton of stuff, man. Just wrecking shit up.
Can you be more specific?
No, that's what they said at the morning brief.
Uh,
Like, it was just a tally of different misdemeanors that at this point is just pretty much a felony.
Okay, great. Do y'all happen to catch his name?
Um,
Spark.
well, no one at any of the locations that they were witnessed, like got a name. So we're just kind of going off description at the moment.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll be on the lookout. Thank you.
All right, here, take a couple, and he hands you 4 additional rolled up posters.
All right, and I'll take them and I'll run back and I'll say and I'll like kind of say it in a hushed tone. Be like, all right, they didn't get a name, so I don't know what to do. I'm very conflicted.
I'm gonna cast Locate Object, and I want the object to be Leo's adventure book.
Cool. As you cast locate object, it's anything within 1,000 feet.
1,000 feet for 10 minutes.
You do not sense anything.
Well, they're not within 1,000 feet of us, so.
Okay, how does that help?
Well, you know that they're not within 1,000 feet of us.
I guess
Well,
that was a dumb question. Why did I ask?
That's a good point. I don't know.
why don't we find where they were last seen?
Hold on.
Okay.
Look, here's the deal, right? We can go on this wild goose chase for our moron adopted pet and his gallivanting, large cowman, but they're probably just
Well-
going to show back up at the hotel. We can probably just go back and wait for them.
Which
Agree.
one's the pet?
After all, our guys didn't do anything, and I'll hold up one of the posters. See, this guy's not Ark at all.
Okay, look, I understand it's a bad excuse, but I don't know what to do in this situation, and I do feel like we are screwed.
Well,
What does that
you
mean?
maybe are screwed.
This is just not our issue. It's fine. The
And
guards aren't
again,
smart
I
enough
think
to
they'll
realize
just
it.
show back up. So, at the end of the day, I have to go get ready for the match tomorrow, and so does everybody else. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are. Do you continue to the tavern, or do you head into go back to the Mammoth's Wealth?
I will go back to the Mammoth's Wealth, but I will have Petra flying above, and if she sees anything, she'll let me know.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check for Petra.
I think she gets advantage. I believe it's +3. I'll have to double check though. 18.
With an 18, just in your immediate vicinity, you do not see. Petra does not see anything, but I'll keep that as a persistent check for now.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go get some rest. So.
I'll come along.
So is anyone going to the old piss bucket, or is everyone going to Mammoth's Wealth?
Instead of I just want to go to the old piss bucket real quick.
I will too.
Okay. So are the rest of you going to the Mammoth's Wealth?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Okay. The rest of you make it to the Mammoth's Wealth. No issue. All kind of tired. Not too tired. The fight wasn't too vigorous or anything. But you're welcomed in by the elderly man at the front. The bellhop just kind of nods and is currently helping other people to their rooms. It looks like they're almost at capacity inside of the Mammoth's Wealth. But all of you go back to your respective rooms. Trying to think. Okay. Who's in Leo's room?
I think.
I honestly don't remember.
Yesco was
Sure, Shazella.
originally.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sure
think
it's
it's
Zala.
just me. Yeah.
I thought
I'm
you were
pretty
in Tethrin's room.
No. Tethrin rejected my.
We had bunk bed
Oh,
conversations.
Wasn't Yeska with Lee? I mean,
Technically, right now I'm by myself.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
Yesco was
that's right.
with us because Ark was missing.
Yeah.
Right. So is anyone in Leo's room?
No.
Creepy.
Well, it is, right?
Or Zala, yeah, sorry.
Zala would
Zala?
be.
Yes, I am
Okay,
now.
sure.
Sorry.
And,
Yes.
and who is in Ark's room?
It's me and
Three
yeah,
of
just
us.
Me.
Just you?
Oh
Raylan?
no,
Cool.
no, it's me and Raylan. Then.
Yeah, me and Ray.
Okay. So Yeska and Raylan, as the two of you enter into your room, the first thing you notice is that there is a smattering of blue paint that you did not notice before. Just where, like in a corner, next to the couch where Ark is no, Ark isn't asleep on the couch. He has the bed, right?
Yeah, I'm on the couch.
Okay. Yeah, this is a string of blue paint and a couple of footsteps that lead from the door to this corner. You see some of Ark's stuff is just in that corner. And then you see the footprints wind around and just leave through the window.
Are they like hoof prints?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, what do you fancy us? Do you think we should look and see what the fuck happened?
No, it looks like a goat walked through here and left out that window. So
I mean,
maybe you should lock up next time.
You know, Ark has like little goat feet, right?
Oh yeah,
And-
I remember that. But
Both of you go ahead and roll insight for me.
all right.
Oh yes, continue with the...
Okay. You vaguely remember seeing blue paint when you guys woke up.
Nice try. Yes, it's been here the whole time. Anyway,
Sure. Yeah, I don't remember it being out there when we left.
And
I'll
you,
look out the window.
Now you look out the window, and even as you're looking at it now, you see like more footprints slowly appearing in the space. In the morning when you saw blue paint, it was just like a couple of drops here and there, so you didn't really think much of it. But it looks like it's appearing over time, almost like invisible ink.
Yeska, smack the air real quick, just like all around the room.
all right. I'll
Yes,
throw
yes.
daggers around the room. Oh, can I get my daggers back? By the way.
Yeah,
From
of
last
course.
time? Okay, cool.
Yeska
Oh,
starts just throwing a volley of daggers all over the room. Nothing sticks.
Was that good enough?
Yeah, I guess so. I
All
don't
right.
think they're here, at least. I don't know. I guess you should wait around and see what the fuck else it makes. Be pacing though.
Zala, you enter your room, and you walk over to where you have your stuff kind of sat down. You look over at where Leo's bed is, And on the opposite side, you do see something just kind of laying there. You didn't notice it in the morning, just as you were getting up. And as you like walk around to the other side of the bed, you see most of Leo's stuff, including his clothes.
That's odd. I didn't know Leo had a second change of clothes. Oh, whatever. Whatever. Not my problem. I don't let that
The rest
go.
of you are just kind of resting and taking your time. Gloria and Vasher, you guys enter the old piss bucket. In the interior of the old piss bucket, it looks like quite a ruckus happened the previous day, as it is still fairly early and like they don't have a lot of patrons. The old piss bucket is like a 3-story tap with a bunch of different balconies to look down on a central sand pit. It seems they're like sifting it and cleaning it out from. I'm just getting rid of all the clotted blood chunks and all the other stuff and adding new sand on top of it. And as you enter the space, Gloria, you remember walking in here. You do not remember out. The bartender behind the bar at the moment. No, he's the one that's currently cleaning out the pit. He looks at you. He is a hold on. Yeah. He's a gnome that he's pretty short. He's like 3 feet. Currently sifting out the sand. He looks over to you and says, "Oh, dearie, you feeling any better?"
Much better, thank you.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. The pixie give you any trouble?
No, not at all. He was quite a help, actually.
Oh, that's grand. That's grand. Do you want a drink now or?
I mean, if you're offering, I'll take
No,
something.
you pay-
No, Gloria,
I mean-
we have a thing that we're here to do.
Well, I mean, you
Oh, do
paid.
you?
Well,
Wait, why are you
well-
here?
I'm here to get a drink.
Oh my god! All right.
Oh, you've paid for 20 rounds and you made it to 17, so you still have 3 drinks.
Yeah, sure, I'll take an ale.
All right. And he kind of like waves his hand, and you see a bunch of like bottles and things start floating around behind the bar as a drink is being made while he's still sifting out.
Thank you very much.
Sir, have you seen these 2 people, or this one person, I guess? And I hold up the poster.
He looks over at the poster and he like tilts his head and says, "Oh yeah, I think there was an interesting gentleman like that earlier yesterday."
Do you know where he went?
No. This is a fairly trafficked tavern. It's hard to keep track of everyone.
Well, that's fair. All right. Well, thank you.
DM, do I
Yeah.
remember seeing Ark or Leo?
Go and roll. No, actually, you wouldn't have to roll. When you entered, you had not seen them.
Okay.
All right. Well, Gloria, are you gonna stay here and drink, or what's your plan?
Follow you, and I'll chug it and leave. Or
All
follow
right. And then go
Gloria
ahead.
just kind of like chucks the glass, and you see the gnome just kind of catches it. Like, all right, see you later, dearie.
Thank you.
He like waves his hand, and the glass floats back to the bar.
And then let's go to the other bar that we were at 2 days ago. Isalin, is that what it was?
Iselin?
Isalin. I wrote it down.
Okay, so you guys start heading towards that tavern, that club. As you guys start heading towards Iselin, Leo and Ark.
Yes.
After several hours of travel, you finally do see Vizimar over the horizon. It is very cold. Luckily, you guys were able to find appropriate clothing to just make this trek. As you trudge through the last bits of snow, you start seeing the tent city that's formulating outside of the main gates, the northern gates of Vizimar. You make it to the main front gate, and you see a Knight of Saphira is just currently checking documentation for people entering. Luckily, you guys still have those on your persons. As you approach, the knight looks at you, Ark, and he says, hold on a minute. You wouldn't happen to have like a sibling or a family member or a friend who's also a satyr that is currently in the city?
Not currently, no. Or not that I know of, but it's a big city, so.
I suppose that's fair. Now, we just had some trouble with a satyr and we're trying to find them and the information.
Well, most satyrs are troublesome, so I'd keep an eye out.
Oh, I'm not making any generalizations.
I hope not. That would be offensive.
Yes, no, that's not how I meant it. I just never mind. Here you go. Here's your documents. And welcome to Bismarck.
Thank you.
You guys finally re-enter the city. You guys are currently in the Steps of the Apostles in the northern gate.
Well,
What time
Leo,
of day
that
is
was
it?
that was a fun night.
Currently 2 p.m.
2 p.m.
Yeah.
Of the next day.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to sleep.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. I'm kind of cold too.
I'm not feeling so good.
Oh, I
Yeah.
feel great. I'm trying to think like a 3-hour nap and then round 2.
Maybe not. Listen, so the group, they don't really do this kind of thing. Is it okay if we just tell them I was there to chaperone you so you didn't get in trouble? So for Vasher, since Vasher's in charge of you, all that stuff, Would that be okay?
I don't remember getting any trouble.
I know, they're gonna jump to conclusions.
Okay.
And to be honest, I don't remember anything.
Isn't that the best part of these nights?
No, it feels
After,
terrible.
The 6th or 7th drink, time just fast forwards to the next day. And you wake up in another city.
We were part of art, so that was kind of cool.
Yes, I do vaguely remember that.
But yeah, I mean, I just don't, I want them to see me as responsible, so maybe we can just go with that story.
Okay, sounds good. I'll let you take the lead.
Okay.
But I really want to sleep.
I think I do too.
Okay. You guys, since Ark's been in the city for a little while, you guys have no problem finding your way through the Steps of the Apostles and back to the Mammoth's Wealth. As you enter through the reception, you go through the elevator, get back up to your rooms, and each of you enter your respective rooms. Leo, you walk in. Zelda, what are you doing at the moment?
Currently, I would just be laying on my bed resting because I'm at 1 hit point, so I'm just chilling.
Okay. The door opens and Leo walks in.
Can I do something first?
Hello.
Okay, never mind.
What?
Oh, hey.
Okay. How's your night out? Oh, you talk
I was
first.
gonna say, how did the event go?
Oh, we won in a landslide. Truly, much
good.
better than last time. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, great. That's good.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of us. We wiped the floor by pushing most of them into lava.
Well, I'll be excited to help in the next one then.
Yes. I expect
I'm just
to go
slowly
rather
making
quickly.
my way to a bed.
By chance, did you and Ark maybe do anything a little weird?
Weird. Why would you ask that?
Anything that stand out that maybe officials wouldn't like?
No.
Obviously,
Well,
it
I
wouldn't
was
be
just,
your fault.
I was just watching over him to make sure, he didn't
Obviously,
get
it
in
would
trouble.
be Ark's.
For
It'd be
Vasher.
Ark's fault. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, not you, but did Ark do anything that was wrong?
Not
Controversial?
to my knowledge.
Okay.
We're here fine, so.
They don't have it quite right, but they're looking for a satyr and a bugbear. to arrest.
Oh,
So-
I haven't seen any bugbears, so hopefully they find them. That's weird.
Correct. Yes, definitely not furbolgs. Definitely, that's not what they meant. But I'm glad you're alive after spending the night with Ark. So,
Yeah,
good on
me
ya.
too. I think I'm gonna take a nap if that's okay.
So was I. So,
Oh, good. Okay. Then
we'll
I'll
just have
awkwardly
quiet
lay in
time.
bed.
Okay. As the two of you just kind of awkwardly lay there in a weird silence. Raylan and Yeska, you guys watch as Ark enters the room.
Welcome back.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey guys.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice seeing you. And I
Yeah.
go and lay down.
It's all right.
Ark just jumps, trots over and jumps into his bed.
Look, I don't really much care, but why is there blue paint in here? You know what? Still no trouble anyway. Jeska, if you want to, you can take the couch. I'm gonna go outside for a little bit and just walk.
All right.
All right. As Leo and Ark go to rest, Vasher and Gloria, you make it to Islane, no issue. As you enter into the club establishment, there's a lot of people in here, just kind of lounging and chilling, doing drugs, drinking, all that fun stuff. As a band is currently playing up on the stage.
All right, we're gonna go in. We're gonna talk to the bar, the barkeep, and then we're gonna leave.
Okay.
I don't like this place.
All right.
You walk up.
I'll walk in.
You walk up and you see a let me see. Yeah. You see a young drow woman currently behind the bar cleaning glass. She has long blonde hair, and is just cleaning a glass.
And I'll walk up and I'll say, "Excuse me, ma'am, Vasher, have you happened to see an Ark?"
I'm sorry. I'm not Vasher.
No, I'm Vasher. I was introducing
Oh, I
myself.
see. Sorry. Ark? You mean the bard?
Yes. Yeah, the bard.
I haven't seen him.
He wasn't here last night.
Oh, I'm on day shift. Let me think. And she calls over a friend of hers. You see another young man, human. He walks over. They talk for a moment, and then he walks up to you and says, "You're looking for Ark? I mean, he was here last night for a short time."
You happen to know where he went?
They left shortly after his bugbear friend danced for a while. Also, if you could have him return the G-string, that'd be great. There was a loner.
And I look and I was like, "This is what? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I can do that. All right. Thank you."
Of course. As he turns in to bust another table, the young drow woman just kind of shrugs and goes back to cleaning glasses.
And I'll walk outside.
How interesting.
When he said cheat string, did he mean? Anyways, all right.
I think so.
I hope he means for the instrument. Why don't we go back and see if the others have any ideas?
Okay.
Alright.
Eventually, all of you find yourselves back at the Mammoth's Wealth as Vasher and Gloria make their way to the rest of you, who are now currently just kind of vibing and resting.
I want to go into, because I stayed with Yeska and Raylan last night, so I want to go in there.
Okay. You walk in to where Yeska and Raylan are. Raylan's not currently there. Yeska is. What are you doing at the moment, Yeska?
Playing Game Boy.
Okay.
No, just kidding.
Yeska's kind of sitting there. I'm guessing like throwing a knife at something. As Vasher walks in.
Yeska, Where's Raylan?
I don't know.
Okay, fair enough. And I look over at the place. No, I slept on the couch last night. The place where I slept 2 nights ago, which is where Ark should be.
Well, I mean, like, you see through the open door as you walk in. Ark is
Oh.
currently asleep in the bed.
Oh. And I walk up to him and Ark, and I shake him awake. Ark, get up, get up, get up. You're under arrest.
Why?
No, I'm just kidding. Wouldn't that be funny though? Man, what if I did that? Whew, what a rude awakening.
Yeah, that's never
Eh.
happened before.
Yeah, that's never happened before. Don't ask Raylan about it. Anyways, so what you why are these posters up everywhere? And I pull one out.
I don't know. A guard was asking about that, and I didn't know anything about it.
Well, I went to Isoline, and they said that you were there last night with a bugbear, and I'm assuming that they mean Furbolg and just were unaware.
I think you're making a lot of assumptions here.
I don't think I am. What did you do? What did you guys get up to? I can't get in trouble. I am risking my life for you to not be in prison.
I didn't do anything. At Iceland.
What did you do around the town? Because clearly you're telling me you did something.
I don't remember.
I want to insight check that.
Go ahead and roll yeah, go ahead and roll insight, and Ark, go ahead and roll persuasion.
He probably doesn't need to. I got a 9.
I got a 24.
Yeah, I mean, he looks like he has just binged the entire night. You see, like, bags under his eyes. He's looking like he needs some sleep.
Okay, and I'll let go of him because I was still holding him when he was sitting up, and I'll tuck him back into his covers. Say, okay, all right. Well, you rest. If you don't remember, that's not good. That's bad. And I'll leave.
I don't know. I don't like that there might be another satyr and bugbear out there trying to steal my thunder.
Well, I would like it. I would like it if they did steal your thunder, because if they do, then you don't get in trouble, and I don't get fired.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
And that could totally happen.
If you have that attitude.
Oh my! All right, go to bed.
It's all about confidence.
I'll give him a kiss on the head and then leave him alone.
Oh. There's room for 2 in this bed, Vasher.
And then I'll leave and go to Tethrin.
Alright. You enter the room where Tethrin is. Tethrin, what are you up to?
I'm doing some reading. Hanging out, chilling. You know, the usual.
Yep. As you're just kind of reading your books, Vasher walks in.
And I'll lay in the other bed. Hey, Tethrin.
Why are you laying down in here? I thought your room was the other room.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to lay in Raylan's bed because that'd be weird.
Well, where's your bed?
Well, my bed is occupied by Ark.
Well, where's Ark's bed?
Well, I use the bed, and then Ark used the bed. We've been rotating. Last night I watched Yeska from the couch. Oh, Yeska was in my bed, I think. I don't know. I don't remember all the logistics, but this bed is empty and is clean.
Point of order. I think you're rooming with Tethrin.
No, I was rooming with Raylan.
Okay. Then who was with Tethrin? Does Tethrin just have a room?
Yeska.
Yeska, got it. Okay, cool.
So anyways, I want to take a nap and I don't want to move people around. And this bed is empty.
Okay. Sure. Just
so I'm gonna rest here. I feel like it's not that weird.
Yeah, it's not. I just wish you would have knocked before you barged in, is all.
Oh, sorry. I guess that's reasonable. You could have been naked and that would have been uncomfortable, you're right.
That's true. I do not like that's the first place your mind went to. But that's fine. I'll do some reading downstairs so you can get some sleep, I guess.
Oh, thanks. And then I'll lay down.
Okay. I'll walk out.
Tethrin, you head downstairs to do some light reading. Raylan, where are you heading to?
Oh, I'm just walking.
You're muted. I can't hear you.
Oh. Yeah, I'm just walking for now. I'm just kind of still blowing off steam.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Oh yeah, baby, stick with the rolls.
Awesome. Yeah, you walk through the streets of Ismar, just wandering, kind of getting your head around why things are going the way they are in combat, like just, struggling with that a little bit. As you wade through the busy city streets, snow starts to drift down once again. Um, and then the sun eventually does set, um, making it significantly darker. Um, so I'll let you walk as long as you want. I don't know when you want to head back.
I'll walk back at like midnight or so.
Sounds good. So Raylan's currently just walking the streets. I'm gonna roll a couple things real quick.
Oh yes, I get shanked and left to die.
Okay, yeah, you're walking. Catherine, you are downstairs, doing some light reading. Could you roll a perception check for me?
I sure can. Yeet. 22.
22. As you're just doing some light reading downstairs, you look at like the patronage. It's gotten more cluttered in the Mammoth's Wealth as more and more people. It looks like the hotel's pretty much at capacity now, as all the lounge areas are busy and people are talking really loudly and just kind of laughing, just generally being very rambunctious as a group. It's difficult to concentrate on what you're reading.
Damn you, Vasher.
But with a 22, you see a strange ripple passing through everything. Some people are moving a little bit slower than others, and some people are moving a little bit faster. It's like some people are under the effect of the slow spell, while others are under the effect of the haste spell. Just for a few moments, and then they just kind of everything goes back to normal. You feel like something is happening with time. Strong, like, undertones and currents are just kind of pulsing all around. And it's not centered here, it's coming from somewhere further away.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Have we had a short rest?
It's been about an hour or so, I'd say, yeah.
Cool. In that case, I'll get up. Well, first I'll cast Detect Magic.
Sure. You cast Detect Magic, and while a lot of the people around you have magical items on their person, this is a rather wealthy establishment, that you feel like you probably would have been drained if you were paying for staying here, but you're not, so you guys are kind of just set for a while. You ping a bunch of different magical items all around you, and then there's just this undercurrent of just time magic that's just flailing around everywhere. It's light, it's not like very powerful, it's just kind of like a residual pulse that's floating around.
Can I follow it? Is it coming from somewhere? Is
Um,
it flowing?
It's not flowing. It looks like it was just one very strong pulse that came from some direction. Go ahead and roll just a survival check to see if you can determine where these currents are coming from. The general movement.
5.
With a 5, it looks like it looks like someone just poured a bunch of like food coloring in water. It's just a strange drifting of different like time energies around you. It's hard to really tell where the flow came from. If another pulse were to happen, you might be able to pinpoint something. Now they have Detect Magic up, but doesn't seem like another one's coming through.
Okay. All right. I'll keep my eyes out and open.
Okay.
Peeled.
Yeah. So all of you are resting now. As you're kind of pushing later and later into the evening, eventually it's like 10 o'clock at night. Anyone want to do anything before we start the long rest?
I'm going to send. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna pull out from my bag. I'm going to pull out a statue of a silver raven.
Okay.
I will. I will speak the command word. I don't think we were given a command word. I don't know if I make it up.
You establish a command word.
The Baba Booey, and it turns into a real raven.
You're gonna want to remember that.
I'll never forget it.
Okay.
And I'm going to write a message and send it to Professor Ankvor's office.
Okay.
And I'll DM you the message.
Perfect. As you quickly like scribe something down on a scroll, you put it on this raven, and you kind of like mentally let it know where the office is, and you kind of like let it go, and it starts flying out into the night as snow is currently drifting down onto the city. A lot stronger than you've seen it snow here before. There's a strange current in the weather as things are, I don't know, there's just something about it tonight. Ominous in nature. As the raven flies out into the night. Anyone else doing anything?
I want to go to Tethrin in my room.
Okay.
What's Vasher doing?
Sleeping.
All right, then I want to go to the door. I want to open it up.
Okay. You walk over to the door, you open it, and there is no doorway.
I'll push on the wall.
Nothing happens.
Well, is Tethrin in here?
Tethrin is not currently in there. I believe you were still downstairs, unless you came back up.
If it's getting late, I would come back up at some point.
Okay, then if that's the case, I'd say he's probably in here somewhere.
Oh, hey! Hey, can you turn this on for me?
Why? Where do you want to go?
Just back to the fungal mines.
For
some fungus.
Among
okay.
Us.
Sure. I'll walk over to Vasher's bed and I'll wake him up. I'll shake him awake.
Yeah. What?
Hey, Yeska wants to go to the fungal mines, and I figured he'd probably do best with a buddy. You know, never go alone. And I don't want to do it, so I figured you're probably the best person to ask.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Okay, look, I don't want any fungus, okay? I just wanted to see I could learn anything new from it's in here somewhere.
Are you looking for the book?
Yeah.
Yeah, you search your belongings, the book is not currently there.
Say, did one of you maybe hold on to my book for me?
You mean the book that you threw into the lava this morning?
Yeah, and then I jumped back in to get it back.
And then you handed it to Gloria.
Yeah, and then she gave it back and I put it in my bag.
Oh, well. That beats me. It's a magical book. Could be anywhere.
Was Gloria the last non-Yeska person to have it?
I don't know. I touched it. You touched it. She touched it. Zala probably touched it at some point.
Well, it's pretty dangerous.
Yeah. Maybe we should ask Zala real quick. And why do you keep wanting to look in there, Yeska? It's bad.
Well, it's dangerous, so I just wanted to learn what I could about it.
I guess that's fair. Why don't we ask Zala?
Look, I don't want to be the one to say this, but what could Zala possibly know that I don't? All right.
Well, I don't. Zala's from.
Well, do you know where it is?
No, absolutely not.
And what do you not? I mean, that's a pretty big assumption that you know everything more about everything than anyone else.
I just said Zala.
Well, I guess that's fair. I guess that wasn't anyone else. That was a straw man. I'm sorry, but I don't know. Zala might know something about this. She's from a different place. Like, wow, maybe they were taught something.
We're all from different places, Vasher.
Right, but different than you and me. I don't even know where you're from.
Right. Welltail Island. Anyway, my point is if Zala knew something about this evil magical book that we didn't, then that's just going to cause more problems. And why go dig those up now? You know?
I don't think that's going to cause more problems. Yeah, let's go talk to her.
No.
And I'll walk out.
Fine.
Okay. Vasher starts heading towards Zala's room.
I go with them.
Zala and Leo. You guys are still sitting in awkward silence. Neither of you being able to sleep because it's just so. I'm joking. No. Leo's fast asleep, doing his long rest.
I'm asleep. I'm
Zala,
absolutely asleep.
Okay. So the door is barred and locked at the moment. So, Vasher, you walk up to the Zala and Leo's room.
And this time I remember to knock before entering, and I knock, and then I try to enter.
So you try to enter, and the door is barred. So you can't go in. Leo, actually, Vasher, go ahead and roll a let's just strength check as you knock. See how loud you are.
These are heavy iron doors.
A 14.
14. Okay. Zala, you hear door knocking. Someone knocking at your door at the moment.
I'll get up, I'll walk over to the door, and I'll whisper through it. Not whisper. I'll just say, "Who is it?"
It's Vasher.
God.
And me.
Zala, did you steal my book?
And Yeska. Hey, hold on.
What book? Why are you all outside my door?
It's green.
Why are you complaining?
We were asleep.
It is 11 o'clock at night.
Well, good. You shouldn't be asleep yet. There's a little more time left in the day. Anyways, yeah, Yeska's book, you saw it at the fight?
Yeah, I didn't touch that.
I thought you did.
I think you touched it.
Oh, I did touch it. I promptly gave it back.
Well, can you just check your stuff real fast? Yeska's looking for it.
It's very dangerous.
Alright, let me look through my things real quick.
And it's green.
Okay, 1 second. 1 second. Let me look through my stuff real quick. And then I'm just going to kick the door and I'll say I didn't see it. Sorry. I looked through everything.
You didn't even look.
Yes, I did.
No, it doesn't sound like it had any time in between.
No, I did. I don't have a lot of personal items.
Do I believe?
How will I carry everything in a single bag? I have 2 dresses.
I carry all my belongings in a single bag. It's not hard.
Yeah, go ahead and roll insight.
Are you just talking at the door?
God damn it!
Yeah.
An 8.
Leo, at this point, you're just hearing bickering at the front door. You're so tired, and you just look over, and Zala's just at the door talking to someone on the other side.
Zala, who are you talking to?
Literally everyone else, Leo, is outside our door.
That's not true.
They're very loud.
They are so loud and inconsiderate.
You're
people
not
trying to
being
sleep.
helpful. It's only 11.
Okay. Some of us have a good sleep schedule, and I don't have your stupid book.
Well, if you don't have it, I'll go ask Raylan. Bye.
You're welcome, Yeska. Vasher, good night. I'll go back to bed.
Okay.
I'm just gonna puff.
as you're walking back to bed, and Leo is just kind of like rolls back over. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Little did they know, I really actually had their book. Ah! A 12.
With a 12. Cool. With a 12, as you turn around, you get a glimpse out of the main window. You're facing the castle, right?
Yes.
You get a glimpse out the window, and you notice from the top spire of the castle, there's currently a strange glow that's just shooting up into the sky.
What kind of, like, what color?
It's
I
a bright
guess.
blue, and it's almost like a beam that
That-
dissipates maybe 100 feet above the castle, and just kind of disappears into the cloud cover.
Interesting. A bright yellow beam.
A blue, sorry, it's a bright blue
Oh.
beam.
Could I kind of tell what? Obviously, I wouldn't know specifically, but what like area of the castle? Like if I like walked up to the castle, can I tell if it's on the left wing or like the right side
The
or?
center spire of
Oh,
the
center spot. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, I'm just gonna look at it until it goes away.
It does not go away.
All right. Can I? Okay. I'm going. I'm going to kind of tap my forehead and go, "Excuse me, do you have any idea what this beam is about?"
You tap your forehead, and as you feel like the magic coalescing to that third eye, in the back of your head you hear, "It is very powerful abjuration magic."
All right. Yeah, great. That's all I need to know.
Abjuration magics I have not seen since the War of the Dead Bloods.
That sounds dreadful.
Or the War of the Other Realms.
Or of Red Blood's great. All right, thank you. Then I'll go to bed. I can look at that tomorrow.
Sure. You head back to bed. Gloria,
Yo.
you're in your room, and
Mhm.
you have this strange, like, itching in the back of your head. And you kind of turn, and you see the book somehow is on your counter.
I'm gonna try to ignore that some more.
Sure. You turn away from the book. What are you doing? Are you just getting ready for bed, or?
Getting ready for bed, maybe practicing with my sword a little bit. You know, just going through some motions. You know, just kind of meditating a little bit, relaxing.
As you're going through like the different stances of your blade, you swing the blade, and you swear you're swinging in one direction, but then you see the blade stop inches away from the top of the book, just sitting there on your kitchen counter. You
Can I
could have
stab
sworn
it?
that you were in the living room. Yeah, you stab directly into the book.
What happens?
Do you remove the blade?
Yeah.
You see blood beginning to pool at the top and dribbling onto the sides of the book. A small pool begins to form on the table.
Oh God. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it.
Yep. You blast it, and it spins in the air and just kind of lands on a corner. You see it. You see it laying there, and then you see it move.
The book moves?
It went behind the one of the storage chests in the kitchen.
That's terrifying. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep ignoring it then.
Okay. You're gonna keep ignoring the book that moved?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Perfect. You put your blade away, just kind of unsummon it, and still kind of preparing for the night. You lay in bed and you look up onto the ceiling. 6 spider legs growing out of the wound that you stabbed into the book. It is currently just above where you are. From the little latch, instead of a combination, you just see one eye open and looking directly at you, bright green.
Terrifying. I'm going to I'm okay, ignoring it didn't work. So yeah, I'm going to resummon my sword and I'm just going to attack it, I guess.
As you summon your blade and you go to swing at it, you just hear it, and you strike onto the ceiling. A small slash appears there, but you do not see where the book went.
Yeah, I'm going to be standing on my bed in like full defensive mode, one hand on the sword, one hand ready to cast Eldritch Blast, depending on where this book reappears.
Perfect.
Just ready to go.
Okay. As you're standing in your bed, just waiting for the book to show back up. Anyone else do anything before we take a long rest?
We're going to
yes.
Raylan's room.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, Yeska, you were just in Raylan's room. A little bit ago. You entered. Raylan is not there.
Oh yeah, he wasn't there before, huh?
Right.
Hey, Ark, do you know where my book went?
Ark, you hear words in your periphery. Yeska, do you do anything to like wake him up, or do you just talk to him?
I'll just talk to him.
You just see him like the breathing underneath the covers. Does not respond.
It's really dangerous, so I hope you didn't steal it.
Still just kind of peacefully breathing beneath the covers.
Hey, Vasher, do you know where Gloria stays?
Actually, I don't. Yeska, you're starting to scare me a little bit with how obsessed you are with the book.
Yeah, it's really dangerous.
Right, and if it's as dangerous as you say it is, I mean...
Vasher, we're still fighting. Sorry, do you know where Gloria stays?
No, Yeska, I don't.
Alright. How about you, Tethrin?
I know she's in here somewhere. I don't know the room exactly, but I'm going to bed, so good luck with your book.
Oh, thanks.
I'm going to go to my room. I'm going to lay in the bed, and I'm going to cast the dome, and then I'll go to sleep.
Okay.
I'm following Tethrin back to that same room.
Okay. You follow Tethrin, you see him ritually casting the dome. After 10 minutes, a bubble appears over his bed, and he goes to sleep.
Man, he always does that. And I'll just sit there and I'll talk to Zay and I'll be like, is Yeska okay? I feel like he's going crazy.
Hey,
Am I doing
sound
something
doesn't
bad?
pass. Sound passes through the bubble. I can hear you still. I'm trying to sleep.
Okay, well...
Remember when I left the room so you could sleep?
Yeah, that's fair, and I'll add that. You're making a good point. I'll leave. I'm sorry, that was rude of me. I'll walk out.
Okay. You walk out. As Zay says, maybe he's just worried about, dangerous magics or something.
Well, I feel like...
I don't know. I personally don't know Yeska very well. I mean, I've talked to him a few times. One of the few people I've talked to.
I guess. I feel
He
like
seems-
you've just observed a lot, though.
I mean, he seems, at the very least, fairly noble. If I had to venture a guess, given the role I just made, I'd say that he's just concerned.
Well, I guess you're smarter than I am, and I'll leave it be. Just want to make sure he doesn't get into any more, trouble with old Lemunder.
And if he does, we can always sort it out.
I guess that's true.
As Yeska, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go down the hall knocking on every door. I'm gonna be
Okay.
Hello, Gloria. Are you in there?
You disturb several different people in the top floor of this hotel. None of which are Gloria. A few of them just kind of throw stuff out the door and then slam the door shut, but you do not see Gloria in any of the rooms. Do you go further down in the hotel?
Go to the next floor.
Okay, you go to the next floor, going from door to door to door. Eventually, you see the bellhop just kind of walks up to you and like just gestures, like, "What are you doing?"
I don't know who you are, but do you know where Gloria is?
He tilts his head, uh, and he makes an expression of like knowing, and he gestures like "Why?" to you.
Well, I'm looking for something that belongs to me.
And then he nods a few times, shrugs, and then waves you to follow. And he leads you down to the last door on the floor below your guys's. And he like promptly just knocks on the door. Gloria, you hear a quick rapping at your door.
I'm going to unsummon the sword, open the door, and just kind of like open it and then slam it behind me.
Okay, wait, say that one more time.
I'm gonna open the door and then like step out and slam it behind me real fast.
Okay, so yes, you just see Gloria emerge from the room and slam the door very quickly behind her.
Oh, hi, Gloria. I was just looking for something, a book. It's very dangerous. The green one that you saw earlier today.
Yes. Seen it since earlier today.
All right.
Yeah. Is it missing? I thought you threw it in the lava.
Yeah, and then I grabbed it and then I let you see it, remember?
Oh, that's right. I gave it back to you though.
Yeah, that's true. I was just wondering if you saw anything happen to it or anything like that.
Unfortunately not, other than, the kind of danger it was giving to you. Are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine, but the book's very dangerous.
Well, yeah, apparently, because you have been acting very strange. I don't know you that well, obviously, but I just, was a little worried.
Yeah, sorry for stabbing you, but I think I've been acting pretty normally. So you haven't seen it?
No, I'm sorry.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
I'll check the weather.
You check the weather, Yeska? You see, instead of a storm cloud or like a moon, you just see a strange flow of multicolored lights.
That's pretty weird weather. Well, I guess I'll go outside then.
Okay. You start heading outside. Raylan.
Oh no. Hi, Eska.
No, you're not there. Not yet.
I know.
You're wandering through the city streets. You find yourself at the moment. Actually, I'll put it to you. Where did you walk to? Any particular district, or are you just walking around the arcade?
I mean, I'd walk to where I saw Talaxi the first time, I guess.
So you go down through the Lower Crystal Arcade, through the Grand Bazaar, and into like the first few neighborhoods of the Heart. In the Heart, it's just like neighborhoods and kind of slums of the city. As you're moving about, no one's really bothering you. They're just kind of leaving you to your own devices, even though it's fairly late. There's not as many people around as there were earlier in the day. But as you wander through the streets, go ahead and roll another perception check for me.
I'm so good at these. Oh, 18.
18. You kind of look out towards the castle, and you see that it's currently shooting a bright blue light from its center spire. There is heavy cloud cover at the moment. You look out towards the ocean this way, and you see through in the skies lights just kind of popping throughout the clouds over the oceans.
Well, I don't think that was a celebration today. No.
You also look to the north, past the blue light that's currently shooting out of the main spire. And there are lights also popping off to the north throughout the cloud cover.
Did I remember hearing anything about this while transferring people through places?
Go ahead and roll a history check.
Not one.
No, I mean, it's a very weird phenomenon with all this cloud cover. It's so difficult to tell what's actually happening. You don't see any panic in the streets. Like, no one seems to have reacted to any of this yet. But you are in the heart. It's mostly residential areas. You haven't seen any like of the other districts and how they're kind of reacting.
Does it seem empty? Would it be emptier than when I last passed through?
In the heart, yeah, it's like midnight, almost midnight at the moment. It's like 11:15.
I guess that's fair. Yeah. Okay.
You still see some people walking around. A couple of towns, the night watch, making their rounds. A couple of drunk people just making their way home and stuff.
If I can, I'll try to listen into any conversations happening near me to see if they're talking about it.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
Going strong with a 6.
Well, the 6, they're not talking of anything of importance. So just like their day, and most people are just focused on themselves. They're not necessarily looking out into any particular direction.
All right, I'll let my curiosity lead me towards the castle then.
Good. So you start heading out towards the castle. Yeska, you walk out of the Mammoth's Wealth and you see the castle currently has a bolt of light. It is much brighter over here than it is over at the heart. So it's far more noticeable.
Fine with me. I need to go back to the Diamond Crown.
Okay. You head down from the lower Crystal Arcade into the Grand Bazaar, making your way through. You see some people are just kind of rushing through the streets, moving quickly. A couple of the Night Watch are hurriedly moving about. You don't see any knights patrolling at the moment. As you make it to Guild Row, you do see that most of the guilds are active at the moment. Most of them either quickly moving away from Guild Row to other places, or you see in the front lawns of their guild houses, they have equipment and they're just kind of readying it and putting it into specific positions and stuff.
I just want to go back to the battlefield.
Okay. As you approach the Diamond Crown, you see they're in full mass. Like 30 or 40 Diamond Crown are currently just readying themselves. As you approach the gate, a woman stops you from entering. It's like, excuse me, do you have business here? Are you giving us more information on the situation?
Hi, yeah, I'm looking for something I lost earlier here today.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I lost a book here.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not currently on our priority list. You'll have to come back at a later time.
No, I don't think I will. I need to get in.
Sir, I can't allow you in at the moment. We are preparing to prevent a siege.
Sure, I didn't ask you to allow it. Siege?
I'm sorry, are you threatening me?
Yeah, maybe. Are you gonna let me in?
She whistles, and 7 other Diamond Crown turn and start moving in your direction.
Sure.
I'm sorry, sir. You're gonna have to step away.
I'm really not interested in that right now.
We're more than happy to help you at a later time. There's a situation in the city. I'm gonna have to ask you to go back to wherever you're staying.
Great. I can't really wait. You all can do what you need to do, and I'll do what I need.
You can't enter our premises.
I need to. So it sounds like we're at sort of an impasse here. Yeah.
It's not an impasse. I'm giving you an order. Turn around and walk away before this situation escalates.
Look, I'm perfectly comfortable with the situation escalating. Clearly you have something you need to do. I don't know why you're wasting time here.
Because we can't allow you onto our premises.
Sure.
She turns and looks, and you see a large dwarven man, currently standing at about 5 foot, walking through the crowd wearing heavy plate armor. On his back, there is a massive battle hammer with a gem currently embedded onto the hammer head. The gem is glowing in like a strong, vibrant blue color. You also see he has 2 gauntlets with a gem embedded in each of the gauntlets. He also has a diamond crown, just full armor. At the front is like a full diamond that looks crystalline. It looks like an actual diamond embedded onto his plate mail. He has long, no, actually, no, he has very short cropped, a short cropped beard. And he has a big old scar that runs from the center of his head and down to the back. He has no hair, it's just a massive scar. Looks like he was cleaved in the center of his head at one point. What's this then?
I don't recognize him, do I?
You do not.
Cool.
What's this then? He won't go away. What do you need?
I'm looking for a very dangerous book that I left here.
Has anyone seen a dangerous book? As he turns.
It's green.
As he turns, it's green. A lot of the Diamond Crown looks around for a moment, and most of them shake their heads.
Most of them.
Yeah, I mean, like some of them aren't really paying attention. They're currently like working on stuff.
Yeah.
As he turns back, none of my men have seen a book. Where was it last?
I was on the battlefield earlier. I was participating. I just need to get in to check.
Isla, just let him in. But he'll see that. Just let him in. We don't have time for this. As he turns and starts walking back into like the actual estate, the woman just kind of sighs and just waves her hand to let you through.
Thanks.
It'll
only be a minute.
Most of the Diamond Crown are currently staring daggers at you. As you walk in, you're moving through like a bunch of battlements and stuff that are currently being prepared and adjusted. As you make it into the back, you just kind of circle around and you make it into the back. You see in the backyard where the battlements are, there is currently a strange small airship that they're priming and prepping. You make it back to the battleground.
I want to look for the book.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation for me.
8. 6.
You do not see it anywhere.
Did anyone follow me here? Go ahead.
Yeah, like the woman is still near you with a couple extra Diamond Crown.
Gotcha.
They're like she's ordered them to also like look around the area. And they kind of assisted you in the search. Oh wow, that's actually pretty high. With their help, you look around the battle arena. There doesn't seem to be a book.
Well, I guess you guys can get back to your siege. Good luck.
They kind of just grunt as you're escorted out of the Diamond Crown. Most of them are currently heading out of the guild hall now, leaving just kind of a bare bones crew as they're rushing in different directions.
Right.
You see all the other guilds in Guild Row are also doing the same.
I guess I'll go back home.
Okay. last thing. Raylan. You make it to the arcade. You see the castle is still shooting off that crazy like beam into the sky. While you pass through the Grand Bazaar, you saw a lot of guilds just rushing in different directions, just moving as fast as they could.
So I guess this isn't a regular thing. Is there like an aura it's giving off?
Are you going to the castle proper? Because I'm saying you're in the arcade. You haven't made it to the castle. Are you going to the castle?
Okay. I thought I just walked by. Okay. If I'm still there, I'll pull one aside and ask him what's happening.
Are you talking to a guild member or like a knight? What are you?
I'll
Who do you want to pull
guild
aside?
member. Yeah, a guild member.
Sure. You see a. I'll just roll for this. Yeah. You see a member of the Pale Aegis, currently moving north up towards the castle. As you stop one and you ask, he says, "There seems to be some kind of situation. You might want to head back to wherever you're staying in the city. It might not be safe tonight."
As in, big bad people are coming, or as in someone fucked up and someone's gonna explode?
Oh, no, no, no. We're not entirely sure who the adversary is, but something is coming to the city. We've just been given the alarm to be ready.
Well, I'm not too picture of helping people for free, but if it's a situation for the hometown, I have a guild, a group, not my bad, a group here that could probably help.
If you weren't issued anything, I wouldn't know what your orders would be.
I'll just do
I'm
what your
just
orders are.
my orders is just secure the castle,
Sounds
or at
like
least
a
the
plan.
exterior.
I'll meet you there.
What? Wait, hold on. As you just start rushing back towards the Mammoth's Wealth, you run into Yeska, who is also currently heading back to the Mammoth's Wealth.
Hey, Eska, why are you out so late?
Lena, have you seen my book?
The one that you.
It's green. Dangerous.
I haven't seen a green book, no.
All right. Yeah, great.
Yeah, we'll find it eventually or something. We have the situation to deal with.
Which one?
So I don't know. We're gonna secure the castle.
All right.
Give me something to do while I fight this dumb shit. Let's go.
Yeah.
Not to the castle.
Okay.
We're going to the Mammoth.
All right.
As you guys rush into the Mammoth's Wealth to do whatever it is you guys are gonna do, you have all at least gotten a short rest. So if you want to do anything with that, you're more than welcome to.
I guess.
We're gonna go ahead and take a quick break while everyone short rests, and we'll see what happens. You might still get your long rest. I don't know.
Like I would short rest.
Only 12. That's rough. That's rough, buddy.
Not the best. Not the best.
Oh, perfect. Exactly to full.
Not much. I really want to. I did not.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof.
Oh, 2 more, I guess.
22, 29. I like
Why'd
that.
you roll them one at a time?
Because I didn't want to have to use more if I didn't have to.
Yeah,
Wow, what a cheater.
it's not. That's part of the rules.
Nah,
That's
nah,
By the
smart.
rules.
No.
Because technically you don't recover all of your hit dice on a
Real-
long rest.
Real
Yeah.
gamers do it all at once.
Do you get them back equal to your proficiency bonus? Is that what it is?
I think
I thought it's
half.
half. I think it's
Yeah.
You get
half.
half
it's
back
half.
on a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think it's rounded down.
Why does D&D Beyond do all of them?
It doesn't.
That doesn't.
It does.
Yeah, it
If I
does.
hit long rest, it
It
tells
doesn't.
you
Yeah,
up to
flick
3
long
hit
rest,
dice.
Yeah, and it'll say what you get, what you recover.
Which it didn't used to be fair, but looking at it now, it
okay.
does. It does now specifically tell you. I get nothing actually back on a short rest, so
Yeah, I was trying to see if I had any like extra abilities that I could use, but no.
What are we? Some kind of suicide squad?
Some sort of suicide squad?
ugh, I
Uh,
spent.
So
I
it's like
spent
super
2
late. Is that what it's like?
Yes,
Okay.
it's really late.
At least 12.
It's like 1 o'clock is
Will
my
we ever
estimate.
sleep?
Never. It's gonna be the longest day, part 2.
I called you back yesterday.
Oh yeah, Monterrero.